Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cunningham. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Randy Moss, 66 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hauschko with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson, forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Detroit. 67 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run with Sanders. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the...
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 8-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now Jackson being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the 1st minute of the game on our first.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me in the stream? Can you hear it? Yo, his name is
Charles
Colin.
Davis, as always. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Every day, any day.
Out of the gun, Griffin escaping the pressure right. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
45. Mike, 45.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Sliding out of the pocket. Hard throw, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football. Now zapped right back in the other direction. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines. Because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate him and really say thanks. Because he threw the interception, it didn't turn into any points. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down, Griffin. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Randy Moss. They're all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Randy Moss, 32 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Dancing, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, Hattie. Let's go, Hattie. Let me what you got. Here we go. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Big gas, big gas, big gas. Kill, kill, kill. There you go.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the one on. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
This is taken at his 4. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, here's Griffin. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That is caught by Moss. Touchdown, Raiders. Randy Moss with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up.
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson now. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Intended for Barry Sanders. Incomplete. Results in a fourth down.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kimball Fuller. And he will be brought down, but he's... Got the Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Steps away to his... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack on 1st down, Allen. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. They'll run here with Bo. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Unable... to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Byron Jones on the coverage.
319. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, son.
Topper!
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He sets to fire deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Michael Irvin, 46 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
You got nothing to run. You got nothing.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 33-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 22 yards there, a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. John Randall dropping the hammer. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson rolling to his right. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Right back to Sanders on first down. The tackle made by Keith Bullock. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun, flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Third and 2, here's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Vinatieri's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick. But that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. That was going to let it go deep right sideline. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Allen going to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
We got this.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Keith Bullock. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd and 2, Jackson. They'll buy some time right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Jackson now, throwing on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Matt Patricia, he says now's the time. His guys are going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it to Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, this is in. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded at the 2. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Check, check, block 54, block 54. Target, 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 target. Mike 54. You don't know no better.
Jackson on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Looking to throw on second down. Stewart, he's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not.